Hello, my name is Asaf, a customer success manager at Pop It Up. You made the right choice to join us, and I'm about to teach you on this video how to build your first push notification campaign. With push notification campaign, you potentially can generate high volume of conversions on a very low cost. While using others platforms such as Google AdWords and Facebook, the conversion cost can be very expensive. And this is why our platform brings a great alternative solution in order to reduce the cost of your campaign success. On this video, I will review the features of the campaign setup, and one of them is the optimization rules, which is optimize your campaign on autopilot once it's set up correctly. If you will follow the video tutorial, you will be able to generate many conversions on a very low cost, and this is your main goal. As you already saw before, we have users that generate conversions on cost of few cents if everything is set up properly. Don't worry, if something not clear, we are here to assist you. Pop It Up minimum deposit budget is only $25, so you can start slow and see how it goes. One of the biggest advantages we have on the platform is the low minimum CPC bid rate for all geos start from $0.0003. Of course, low bid can affect your volume of the traffic you will receive, so you need to follow the platform CPC recommendation. Okay, let's start. So as I said, we're going to start with push notification campaign. We click on get push notification traffic button, and then we're going to see the new campaign setup. I set up a test campaign. So you need to place the campaign name, and then you need to place the destination URL. The destination URL can be very simple. If you want to add the Google Analytics, you just need to click on that and it will add the UTM macros. Now, if you want to have a better optimization, which I recommend to use, is the macro of the system. I recommend to use the site ID or the placement ID. Now let's see a little bit how the URL is set up. So as you see, the main URL is this, then you have the UTM. On the UTM source, you should place the site ID, campaign ID, campaign UTM is for the campaign number or name, medium push, and if you want to count conversions with click ID, you can put the click ID markers here. Okay, so next we need to add a title up to 30 characters and a description up to 45 characters. The title description need to be matched and describe the landing page. Same as the image, size, and for the big and the small one, they should be the same. They don't have to, but I definitely recommend it to be the same, and they need to describe the landing page. As more going to be more specific, the campaign going to be much better results. Now this is a very important part. If you want to count conversions, which I think you should, you need to use one of the tracking types. So if you don't use, just keep on this one, but if you want to use, you have pixel, image, and postback. Postback, if you have a tracking system like volume or tracking desk. Image is you have a thank you page which you're going to place the pixel per campaign. You have to place this pixel on the thank you page. After there is a sign up or a sell, you have to put this script or a pixel, which is pretty much the same. In most cases, users use the pixel of the image. You need to add the value of the conversions. If it's just a sign up plus one, if you want to add a value of money, of payment, just add the value of the payment. Then we need to move to the geo. Now on push notification, specifically on this platform, you have to create a campaign per geo. So if you want to have a multi-geos for the same campaign, you just need to click on the duplication button that I will show you later, and just generate the same campaign for another geo. Now let's set up the CPC rate. As I said, we can use even a 0.003, which is the lowest minimum bid, but follow the geo you're going to set up here. The system will tell you what is the recommendation CPC in order to get the volume. So in this case, it says 0.06 plus. I will place 5 because I think 6 is going to be too high. And I'm going to use the Smart CPC enabled, which is enable the option that this platform will bid on a low CPC rate than the maximum bid that you place. Budget. So the system not allowed to place lower than 25. We actually can put even, let's say, $5. Oh, no, actually, it seems like, yeah, $25 for push notification. But our recommendation to put at least 30 per campaign per day. Again, this is per day, not for the whole campaign. You can use lifetime if you want to use just one budget. You can have the option to use unlimited budget, but I definitely not recommend it to do it because then you can spend all your money quickly without any optimization phase. The data center usually is one, so you don't need to pick it up. It's going to be automatically set up. This is the cross-reference list IDs, which is coming from the data set. Just don't touch it. Let it be all marked. And now we're going to talk about the optimization rules, which I discussed before. The optimization rules is very important to use for any campaign. It doesn't matter if it's a push, native, pop, or display. I always recommend to use it because this is the highlight feature that will allow the platform understand where the conversion is coming from and then to blacklist or whitelist it. So instead of you going to do all the hard work and optimize and analyze, the system will know to do it by itself. But you need to give the system the rules and it will do it for you. So just mark yourself this optimization rule and you can play with the numbers. On this specific demonstration, I place site ID, which is the macro that we placed here. As you remember, we have to bring the system the macro site ID. If the site ID gets at least 50 clicks, 50 times somebody clicked on the banner, and there was no conversion counted, means conversion is lower than 1 in the last 3 days, then the system has to blacklist. Here you can see that the system was already did it by itself because we gave it a rule and it was follow the rule. So keep in mind, you can use also publisher ID, domain, placement, creative, impressions, conversion, CPC, CPA, media cost, different time. It can be equal, it can be higher, it can be lower. So you can play with the numbers. It doesn't really have to be exactly the way I wrote it here, but pretty much that format will work very well. Now let's talk about frequency cap. If you don't know what it is, basically frequency cap, it's basically counting how many times a specific user from a specific IP were clicking on your ad. So if you don't place it, no click cap, it will just generate as many clicks as possible from all the users that will see the ad. But I recommend to use it. It doesn't have to be 1 per day, but it's between 1 to 5 per day. It's great. It means the user will not click more than 1 time on your ad before he will see again the same ad. So this will make the amount of traffic a little bit lower, but it will definitely increase the conversion rate because it has to be more and more specific. Now let's talk about technology. we really have everything here. We have browser languages, specific browsers, devices, operation system. On this specific campaign, I recommend to add the device for computer, mobile, and the browser Android and Chrome, which has the best results for push notification. You also can generate campaign for one for mobile, one for computer, if you want to go more specific and count conversions for specific operation system. Let's move on. Okay. Timetable. Okay. I don't recommend to use the timetable if you don't have to. Why? Because then, like, if you need to run like specific, for example, campaign for app installs. So app installs, you don't have to specifically run it for specific time of the day or of the week, unless you want to be able to track it and control everything. But this specific campaign was for something else, and the user doesn't want to get clicks on not on operation hours, so he select only the hours that he want it to be showed, and the day. So Monday to Friday, usually it's more, but again, if you don't have to, just don't do it, because it definitely can reduce the volume of the traffic. Yeah, now pretty much we follow everything. Just one more word about sources and blacklist, whitelist and blacklist. You definitely can do it manually when you know how to do it right. But this is why we have the optimization rule that will do it for you. So if you don't know how to use it, just let the system do it for you and just leave it. On the next video, I'm going to show you how to create a whitelist campaign after the optimization rule create for you the conversions. For example, here you can see this is there was a report of the last 30 days, the site ID, a segmentation, and then for the site ID we can see how many conversions we get. Now we need to create a conversion, a campaign whitelist per site ID. I will show you that on the next video, but I think you're ready to start. And if you have any question, of course, you always can ask us over Skype, over email. We're definitely here to help you. Your success is our success. Okay, I think we're done. Have a good one. Good luck. Bye-bye.